I want to be honest with you guys. Sometimes when you lose fight in Arc Raiders, it's not because you're bad. Sometimes it's lag, sometimes it's just setup, and sometimes it's just where you live. For example, I play Arc Raiders from India, and most of the time I'm connected to Singapore or Hong Kong servers. That already mean I'm playing with higher latency compared to player closer to the server, and I have to predict everything like 1 second before it's going to happen because of the delay. So before even talking about skill or gameplay, there's already a delay that I have to live with, and that affects how the game feels, especially in fights. You know that feeling when all the YouTubers are playing Arc Raiders on YouTube and playing very well with their movement, with their aim and everything. And there is one YouTuber I saw, the name is Aim Key, and what he does is he shoot and then roll back after shooting a shotgun. I try to do that multiple times, but in the end what happens with me is I got shooted because of the delay. Everything I do will have like a 2 or 1 second delay to the other players, and because of that, I just stopped doing all that stuff. And now I just be like, okay, we go, we kill, and we take fights from afar. Most of you people might be able to understand my pain when in the game your shots are not getting registered instantly, when you die behind a cover, or when a fight just feels off. And the frustrating part is, this isn't something you can fully fix. You can improve your connection definitely, but you can't change your geography. PvE is usually fine, but the moment PvP starts, that latency suddenly matters a lot more than you think. Now here's one more funny part I cannot forget about. Even when I managed my network properly, the problem didn't completely stop for me. Because when I ran into the second issue, that was my PC itself. Because Arc Raider is a very CPU intensive game, and when things get chaotic, AI, explosions, PvP all at once, your PC can just give up for a few seconds. And that's when you stutter, frame drop, and suddenly your aim feel inconsistent. Not because your aim changed, but because the game itself is new. And we can't just say that the developers have not put their efforts to make the game smooth or optimized. We have seen very positive reviews from the gamers that the game is hella optimized, and definitely it is optimized. But when your CPU gave up, the frame drop happened and the stutter happened, that's just on your part. You can't do anything about it other than upgrading your PC and giving your wallet a damage. After getting frustrated from those stutters and everything, you definitely go out and check all the technical knowledge and try to optimize your CPU, your GPU. And I did the same. I didn't magically fix everything, but I learned to manage it all. And I capped my FPS, reduced some CPU heavy settings, closed background apps, not to make the game perfect, but to make it stable and run smoothly without very less frame drops and have a good 1% low. And more importantly, I changed how I play. I stopped ego challenging fights when things felt laggy. I repositioned more. I picked fights more carefully. And Arc Raiders PvP, and obviously Arc Raiders PvP will feel sweaty because you risk your gear, and when lag or stutters get involved, that frustration doubles. You start blaming yourself for every death, even when the conditions weren't fair. And this is the part I really want to talk about. You cannot be the problem every single time if you feel like me. So basically what happens with me is I go out and play and I just dies a lot. Either it's Arc Raiders or the finals or any other game, and I start blaming myself. What that blaming does to me is it shrinks my confidence, and when the confidence dies, I'm no longer able to focus on the objective, on the enemy, or making my mouse goes here and there and adjusting my aim. But basically with that low confidence, I cannot go and shoot people on the head or just not able to properly aim because you are not confident enough to go and take fights. And that's the main reason I believe if you are playing worse, then you just go worse. That's the reason I just wanted to say you cannot be the problem every single time. Yes, improve your aim, yes, improve your setup, but if you keep blaming yourself for things outside your control, your performance will eventually actually get worse. And that's what I was talking about with the confidence thing. Until make you rush, rushing make you die, then the cycle continues. Is like always the fault? No. Is it always your PC? No. Is it always your skill? Definitely no. It's usually a mix, server, setup and situation. All you can do is just give your 100%. And in the end, Arc Raider is still fun, especially PvE. PvP just requires patience, smart decisions and realistic expectation. Fix what you can, adapt to what you can't. And don't let the lag convince you that you are a bad player. Just try to practice your aim and focus on the game, and don't let the ego lead your game, okay? Just Accept the fact that your PC or your servers will lag and try to change your playstyle accordingly, and definitely you will get better in the game.